Alrighty folks, we are here in Catonsville. I'm going to do you a real quick, like 10-minute walkthrough video. I've had a bunch of calls about this week's upcoming auction, and I think that the still pictures aren't really doing justice to things like the artwork, the furniture, maybe even some of the rugs. So maybe if I give you a quick walkthrough video, people can get a gist of the scale. In fact, we'll start right here. I forgot this was in. This is a Next Grill. Yep, even the lighter works. That's a pretty nice piece. Again, I'm going to go fast, so it's not long, but I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Some cool mid-century wrought iron out here. There's the barrel chair with the side table on it. We'll go in the house. Everything in this house is really, really old. This is a perfect example. Right in the front foyer, when are you going to see a table that looks this cool? I mean, this is an old Victorian table, but you'll never see the bottom side usually, like even the top slate. Lot 156. And as we move through the house again, I'm going to go as fast as I can, but moving the camera as slow as I can. As you guys probably know, if you're usually bidding with us, I am not a cinematographer. I'm an estate guy. In fact, my voice is not even good today because we were in the freezing cold rain down in Owings for the pickup on last week's sale. And I'm not feeling great about it, but we appreciate all you guys that did venture out in the rain to pick up your goodies, because it was a nice sale. This week, Catonsville, Pothast. I want everybody to get on your computer right now when you're watching this and Google Pothast if you're at all interested in some really quality furniture. It's a very famous company out of Baltimore. They stopped producing furniture in the 70s. This house was a big Pothast fan because they've got tons of mahogany in here that is made by Pothast. I believe this beautiful game table, which is lot 119, is also Pothast. It's probably the only piece in here that's not labeled Pothast that I think is. So again, don't want to misrepresent it, but look at that. That is a gorgeous piece. I don't think the stills do any justice to the size of this hunt print that you probably see, which is lot 43. It's 3 feet by 2.5. Used to be right up here on top of the fireplace. Might as well do that now too. We've got some carved pieces. We got some sterling weighted candelabras. We've got some that were electrified. I tried those. They work great. We unplugged them because anytime the outlets are as old as they are in this house and the wiring, you just never know. Those are wired fine, but I don't know about the house. Even this centerpiece, very early. It's got a chip in it, but I put it in the sale because it's got some age on it. Moving down here, I'm usually not a big fan of brass or fireplace sets, but this sucker's early too. It's even got nice little grooves in it where the shovel and the other stuff goes. Here's another beautiful gaming table when it spins and flips down too. We have 3 Karastan rugs. This one's rolled up. It's on the website. It's lot 159. It's 10 by 14. The other 2 I'll be able to show you, but we had to roll it up here because there was going to be so many tables in here in case someone came to pick that up before the rest of the china. A lot of hunt prints. This one's even got a super cool frame, as I hope everybody saw also. That's lot 55. Got plenty of china in the sale, as we always do. We've even got some sterling as usual. These are nice pieces by Kirk and Whitting. I also did a couple of just basic lots since they had monogram. So I know you guys probably are buying those more for the weight, but these are some real nice pieces, which is also in the auction. Lot 160, another big print. Arthur Cox sign. Do your research on that one too. You'll like what you see on that one. Moving into the dining room, another big Karastan rug. This one is 18 feet by 10.5 feet. It's a biggie. Got a little bit of age on it, but it's pretty darn good condition, as are the other ones. But here's the sideboard. Pothast Brothers again. All their stuff has this real pretty inlay on it. real quality stuff. Again, just Google it. I was going to put the link in, but the real good link I found that had the whole history of the company basically said, if you use this, we're getting you for patent infringement since we've done our research. But you can still read it. Just Google Pothouse Brothers, Baltimore. This is a real early engraving. It's called the Meet at Blagden. More sterling weighted stuff. Some pottery. Some early glassware. Some primitives. Even an interesting old clock, which is lot 124. I like that one. Look at that one. You'll like the stills. So they also did a lot of this Flow Blue stuff. They collected it. Most of it is early. A lot of it is different companies, though. So some of it's a little more contemporary, but again, most of it's pretty old pieces. We put a lot of the maker's marks right in the stills, so you kind of get what you're looking at. I'm doing it in 3 different lots. 116 is the plates. Lot 118 is the bowls and the serving dishes. And then in here in the kitchen, we did the teacups with the salt and peppers, creamer sugars, that type of stuff. Lot 128. Then we got just a bunch of little fun stuff that you'll see we're adding actually today. It'll be in there by the time we put this up. The one thing that's not here that I really like is the sterling flatware by Gorham. It's buttercup pattern, not monogram, so that's a real nice deal. We take all the coins and silver and jewelry out of all the houses every week just for security reasons, and since we also have to test and weigh them. They go home with us, but that one's also online, and it's a real nice one. Look at this Victorian lamp in the kitchen. Whoever buys lot 63, please come prepared. Bring a nice box full of either peanuts or bubble wrap so that sucker can lay right in there and stay good for another 150 years, because that is a beauty. The one thing about this table, which was interesting, I didn't mention, but the dimensions are on the website. We've got 2 leaves in. It takes 4 if you really want it, or of course you can close it up just to be a nice square table. I'm not sure the chairs are pot ham, but they are early Chippendale style chairs. But these are interesting. See the legs, how they flip down? You can have them up or down. So if you extend all the leaves, you can flip them down. And it gives you more support, which is unusual. More hunt prints. Lot 24, the 3 little guys. Hopefully everybody's kind of getting a gist of, hey, I saw that online, but I wonder how big those are. I know we have measurements in there, but sometimes it's just hard to tell. Oh, this is a nice piece too, but unfortunately, probably at some point one of the legs cracked or broke, so instead of getting rid of it, since it was such a nice piece, looks like it's European if I had to guess, they cut the legs down on it. So now it's level, but the legs are cut. Beautiful old frame on this one too, lot 142. We've even got some Waterford crystal this week. Now we're going to go into the office. Another nice Karastan rug. Not quite as big as that monster in the dining room, but it is nice. Look at this piece of pothouse furniture. Again, this really shows what they did as far as their work. All the inlaid work just jumps out at you on this butler's table. Right on the trim, right down, even the tapered legs. It's really good work. I mean, this matches this. Really, it's really, really cool, and I don't think it came out very well in our stills. This is probably my favorite piece in the whole sale. If you got a little study or maybe even the front foyer of a nice house, this piece is early. You want to see a nice old leather top oak desk. Look at the dovetailing on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. This, again, we've got a few what I consider period pieces in here, but I'm not going to say that specifically because it's as is, as found. You guys get to date the stuff, obviously, when something's this old, like this piece is as well. They're not going to tell you what the date is, but I can tell you from looking at it and from doing this 20-some years, these are early. A lot of these old Catonsville houses are full of this stuff. This family was here first. We are right on Edmondson Avenue. The house sits way back from the road, since it's been here way before they even developed this part of the neighborhood. Look at this size of this engraving. I mean, this is really nice. This is lot 153, the shooting party color engraving. Got a lot of other little hunt prints that are color engraving. These two I took down and put on the couch so you can kind of see how big these are. I had a couple questions about these. These are Arthur Cox. They're called mezzotints. M-E-Z-Z-O, mezzotints. If you don't know what that process is, Google that. I'll be the first to admit I had to Google it. I know what all the lithos are and how they do all that fun stuff, but the mezzotint process is interesting. Again, sorry about the throat. We were out in the cold in Owings doing the pickup this week. It poured cold rain on me all day, and I'm feeling it today. Thank you for everyone again that came out and bought at our last sale down in Calvert County. It was a real nice sale. And I know pickup day was real rainy, but we couldn't move it back because the owners really need to sell the house. So again, thank you for everybody that bids with us every week. Remember, we are the only company, at least that I know of, that has no buyer's premium and no credit card fee. I think that's a bunch of nonsense, but I think most of you already know that. Back in this room are some other nice pieces. This is another same furniture maker out of Baltimore. It's a nice pothouse piece too. This is a newer piece. Let me get that out of the way. This is a newer piece, but it's handmade. It's real nice. If you need a nice clean end table, that sucker's new. I know there's a lot of antiques in here, but there are also some newer things. Even these upholstered chairs are Ethan Allen, and they have new slip covers on them. They're pretty clean. These are nice tables back here. Again, the sale starts this Saturday, 10 a.m. March 30th is when the bidding commences. Bidding wraps up Wednesday night, April 3rd. Pickup Saturday, April 6th. Like I say, we're right here on Edmondson Avenue in Catonsville. Some old stoneware. Even some big lots of silver plate. We're just finishing up today. We're adding a bunch more stuff today, and that's it. The following week, we're in a monster house up in Cattail Creek in Glenwood, Howard County, if anyone knows where that is. We're still doing that, but the preview for that one will be down below here after you look at this sale. It should be linked right in there. Another beautiful, beautiful house full of great stuff. But this week, again, we start this Saturday, March 30th, right here in Catonsville. If you cannot make the Saturday pickup day, I will also be here the Friday before it, just kind of getting things tuned up for a few hours. Contact us if you need the driveway for a while, since you bought a lot of furniture, or let's say you bought all the Flow Blue China here. I can meet you here Friday. Otherwise, we'll meet everybody Saturday. And as always, please, please, please bring help to carry the furniture. Bring stuff to pack your china. We're just worn out on it. I say it every week, and then they just show up and they say, I'm here for the couch. And I say, did you bring a friend? They say, no. I say, what car is it going in? They say, that Honda Civic out front. I say, come back when you're ready. Otherwise, we can't help you. Remember, we're not a furniture store. What you're paying for in a furniture store is free delivery, color catalog, 50,000 square foot showroom, advertising on TV. What the furniture is really worth is what you guys get to pay, and you get to make your own price. But the only catch is you got to come pick it up, and you got to haul it home, because we are somewhere different every week. This is a nice box, handmade box. That's about it, folks. I don't want to take too much more of your time. This piece is really cool. This is an early tilt top table. I do not know if the top is original to it, though. It looks like a marriage, but the base is definitely old. But I'll leave that up to you guys. Cool piece, though. That's about it. Again, Saturday, March 30th, 10 a.m. bidding starts. As usual, no buyer's premium, no credit card fee. I can't say it enough. Anybody who's charging that, ask them why they're charging that. Because it's just an added bonus they don't need. And that's it, folks. We'll see you this week.